Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Thais, and today I'm talking about the differences between the law of attraction and the law of assumption. One state is being and another is your vibration. And so let's jump right in. Make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss out on another video so that you can live a life that you absolutely love. And so let's jump right into the law of attraction. The law of attraction is really about vibration. If you're always talking about those good vibes, that's that feeling. I like to say when you're rolling down, it's like a spring day. You know, you have your windows down, you're listening to your favorite song, and you just feel good, right? That's that state of being, that state of attraction that Abraham Hicks talks about. As she likes to say, the vortex, being in the zone. And so when you're in that zone, in that state of just positive vibes and good feelings, this is when you need to think about, right, those things that you desire. This is when you use that time to daydream safely daydream, because I don't know about you, you know how it is when you drive it sometimes, you're like, oh, how'd I get here? But safely, right? Thinking about the things that it is that you desire. It's also a great state to say your affirmations, playing affirmations on a loop to get you into that place of vibration. And Abraham Hicks says you need it for only 17 seconds. And so I dropped a link in the bottom of one of my favorite affirmations for acquiring your dream life. And I love to listen to those affirmations while I'm doing something. So if I'm doing something like washing the dishes or folding clothes, I love to listen to affirmations as a boost to put me in the zone, because while you're doing those things, you are also putting yourself in a natural trance. Because you're doing something over and over again. And so washing dishes, folding clothes, doing something that's going to put you in a repetitive motion is going to help you use that law of attraction to put you in that to a state of vibration where things are well, things are good. And so that's when you should use those affirmations to put you in that vibration. All law of attraction is all about vibration. You're like, I gotta feel good. I'm looking for those high vibes. Whereas when you move to the law of assumption, you just are. I just am. That's why Neville Goddard always talks about the I am state. You are God. You are divine. You are universe. And so, whereas with the law of attraction, it's more of a feeling and a vibe, right? High vibes. I already am with the law of assumption. So when you think about wealth in itself, with the law of attraction, you may use the affirmation, I am wealthy. Whereas with the law of assumption, of course I am wealthy, because it already exists. It's in a state of being. And so those are the major differences between the law of attraction and the law of assumption. High vibes versus I am. And so which one do I prefer? I think that you should use whatever feels best, right? I love getting into that high vibe state where everything feels good, where Abraham Hicks talks about that vortex moment when you have those 17 seconds where you're just like in pure divine, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like when you know, it's like that feeling of bliss. Like I can get the feeling when I'm enjoying like Baskin Robbins on a nice hot summer day. Like it just takes you there. It just puts you where you can feel all your feelings, all your senses when you're using the law of attraction. So when using the law of attraction, still with using those vibrations, one thing that I do, right, is I like to wear certain scents, certain perfumes that put me into, I'm like, this smells like the coast of Italy. Like it takes your mind there, right? So you can use those types of things to help build that vibration. Whereas with the law of assumption, something that I may do is that I think about this is when you can make a list of a day in the life of. That's something that you hear a lot of manifestation coaches talking about, a day in the life of, because you want to get into that state of being. And so then what you can do is then have that list, and then you try to achieve some of those things each day. So for example, I said, what is a perfect day for me? I said, it's working with clients from this time to this time, playing tennis or another outdoor sport, uh, having food prepared. So then, as I'm moving and shifting through my different realities, one morning I may just get up and just go to the tennis courts just to play because I know that's my state of being wealthy. And so, as you go through both the laws of attraction and laws of assumption, I think you should use whatever feels best. Feel whatever is best. There may be some resistance, right? Which is why we use those affirmations. That's the easiest way to help release resistance within your mind. Whereas with the law of attraction, you're like, I am this, and you're building up that feeling. Whereas with the law of assumption, of course, I'm wealthy. And you see the way I said that, of course I'm wealthy versus I am wealthy. It's like you're forcing it. And so with the law of assumption, it will help you, of course, to make you streamline what it is, that state, because then you're in that state of being, right? Versus attracting that feeling and those experiences, you just are. And so as you navigate through manifestation techniques and laws and this and that, do whatever feels good. That's my best advice to you. Do what feels good, because guess what? Think about all the literature and knowledge that we have from years and years and years. Everybody may be saying it and doing it, but they're all doing it in their own way. So do what feels good to you. One day, I might want to listen to affirmations. One day, I might want to have that feeling of bliss and fun, be in that high vibrative state. But whichever you choose, whether it's the law of attraction or the law of assumption, it's totally up to you. And know that there's nothing wrong that you can do. You cannot fail. It is law. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye.